Nothing to do with the breed, it's to do with whoever's handling them.
Absolutely. I mean, they're not unpredictable at all. I mean, they're absolutely predictable. Just, I mean, it's an animal, you know, but it has nothing to do with the breed of dog. You know, this is absolutely how you raise dogs. You know, dogs require firm leadership and structure. You know, so it's all about how you raise a breed of dog. It has nothing to do with the breed of dog. I mean, I've lived among my family, my kids, and lots of these dogs for over years and years and years, and we've lived in peace and harmony. You know, as long as, you know, we follow the general rules, you know, implementing structure into their life.
And what about the relationship that the dog has with the babies, Lisa? What access does Hulk have?
The moment Jackson came home from the hospital, Hulk was completely in love with him. Every time he'd cry, he'd be right over by the crib, checking on him, watching. He wouldn't take his eyes off him. He absolutely loves him.
What's to stop him suddenly attacking back?
I mean, this comes from imprinting. You know, the dogs early on, they go through a lot of stuff, you know, with us in our training. And something that we try to, you know, preach to the world, to imprint the dogs and really to show them everything, to stage some. These dogs are around children, loud noises, you know, different surfaces, all different types of things that they're seeing that prepares them, you know, to be around kids and to be in any situation at any given moment. You know, these dogs have to be the most stable, you know, type of dogs. And, you know, that's how we raise them from an early age.
Because a lot of people watching would think, obviously, that it was terrifying. Are they left unsupervised? Are you always absolutely there on hand if there was a problem?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you would never. I mean, you don't leave a 9-month-old baby unsupervised, anyways. You know, but you know, Jordan spends plenty of time with Hulk as well. I mean, they're in the house. I mean, I guess you would say unsupervised. I mean, we have nannies and, you know, people in our house all the time. But, you know, through the years that we've been doing this, I mean, I've never had it. My dogs have never even growled at a child. Nothing. Not a murmur. Not a peep. You know, everything has been 100% safe, and that's because of how we raise our dogs.
But Marlon, accidents can happen. I mean, we've interviewed people like yourselves on this sofa where the most beloved family pet has turned and something has gone horribly wrong and it's ended in fatalities. Do you think about that?
No, not at all. Not at all. I don't think about those things at all. You know, I mean, I've been around this breed of dog specifically for many years, and, you know, as I said, it truly has nothing to do with the breed of dog. You know, things do happen, but any situation that you know has happened in the past, that, you know, attacks or anything that's happened, if I were to see anything leading up to this, I could explain to you and tell you where things go wrong. I mean,
as Marlon says, they've never had a problem. The dogs have never growled. There hasn't ever been an issue. It's all down to training.
But the statistics are, I'm afraid against him. You know, there are incidents like this. Over 30 people, 40 people a year are killed in the United States every year. And the majority of those, over 60% of them, are children suffering mortal dog attacks. And in this country, thankfully, a bit better.
Although we just recently saw a horrible attack.
You know, it is, Marlon's quite right, it's not about the breed, but the size of this dog. But also, unsupervised access of a dog to lick a child is really a health hazard as well.
Marlon, I mean, you've heard those comments there. How would you answer those? The statistics are against you.
I mean, you know, that's the way of the world. I mean, most of the time, I mean, these dogs are frowned upon, and they're stuck to statistics that most of the time aren't even true. I mean, a lot of things are claimed to be this dog, claimed to be that dog, and half the time they're not. You know, you know, unsupervised, I mean, as I said, I mean, anytime you're seeing film, a lot of times people see a video and they say, oh, well, where's the parents? Who's unsupervised? I mean, somebody's filming. So they're always supervised. You know, I mean, like I said, I've been at this for years, and I've never in my life seen any issue at all. I mean, I have my children out with 30, 40, you know, pit bulls at one time, you know, out in the field. I mean, our dogs live in complete harmony. It is all about how you want to raise these dogs. you know, that's it. But leaving a child unsupervised with a dog at any point, well, you know, that would be irresponsible to begin with, you know. So that's not something that we do. But, you know, showing the world the gentle nature of, you know, these dogs and dogs in general is what we're after.
I've got to just raise that one point that Roger made there, was that you say supervise and you're, you know, within arm's length of your children. But if that dog started, I mean, his stats are incredible. 170 to 180 pounds, 12 stone. His head is 28 inches wide. He's 6 foot tall when he's standing on his hind legs, 3 times the size of a normal American pit bull. You say that never unsupervised, but you'd never stop him. You would not be able to stop him if for whatever reason he turned.
Oh, well, first of all, in my mind, I would never believe that would happen, but I would absolutely be able to stop him. You know, that's part of what we do. You know, with my dogs, you know, there's both sides of these dogs. You know, they turn on, they turn off. You know, and no dog that is not able to be proven 100% stable is ever trained, you know, by us. But in terms of Hulk, you know, to sit here and say, what if this, what if that? I mean, you know, what if I walk outside and get hit by a car? What if I get in an airplane crash? I mean, you can't, you don't live your life like that, and we don't live our lives like that. This